And all things love is our certified relationship coach, Jennifer Blake Cool. Great to see you. Good morning.
Great to see you, Emily and Travis. Thanks for having me again.
Absolutely, absolutely. So, okay, all of our questions this week are from Anonymous, which, you know, that's great. That's great. Just a reminder.
Not the same
always,
Anonymous,
you know, I mean, I don't think, but you just, you know, you can always submit anonymously, so a good reminder. All right, let's get started. So, first question, my wife and I have been married for 20 years now. Recently, there's been a lot of trauma that has resurfaced from her childhood that is causing some strain on the marriage. I'm wondering what recommendations you would have for navigating through situations like this. What can I do to support her?
Oh, my heart goes out to you.
Yeah.
So in case your heart needs this reminder, there's nothing wrong with your wife or your marriage that trauma is resurfacing. We all deal with trauma humanly in different stages, and sometimes we can get through trauma in days, weeks, months, but sometimes it takes decades. So resurfacing trauma is very normal and human. So my best advice to you is be her love detective and find ways that help her feel most seen, heard, and nurtured. You as the man, you might in general speak, be tempted to fix or solve, but she might just need you to sit with her or listen or nurture her in other ways. So great questions like, you know, honey, what can I do in this moment to help you feel more comfortable or better?
Yeah.
You know, how can I nurture you? So yeah.
That's good. I think that's, you know, a lot of times people want to jump into how can I fix it? How can I make it better? That Mr. Fix-It approach. And sometimes just being a listening ear and not taking it personally, right?
Absolutely, not taking it personally and just sitting with them, being with them. And, you know, I love the fact that the same letters in listen are in, oh my gosh, I'm messing up.
I'm hanging on the edge of my seat.
Anyway, I'm
silent?
Yes.
There it is.
Yes.
It's like I just played the word game. That's all I did.
My gosh,
someone played Wordle this morning.
You would not believe it. I failed Wordle today too. Of all days.
Holy cow! You just saved me, Travis.
Yeah, there it is. Yes. So that makes sense, though. That makes sense, though.
Wow, I've never heard that one before.
Either have I. Either have I.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Okay.
It is good.
Good advice.
I love that.
All right, so our next question. This is a good relationship question, not necessarily always, you know, those dating relationships. What about the relationship with your kids? We got this question. I'm the mother of 2 teenagers who want nothing to do with me. They want to be in their rooms or on their phones. How can I connect with them?
Aw, anonymous mom, you're not alone. So
a lot of moms are probably thinking, did I write that?
This is so common, and my heart goes
again.
out to you. My boys are heading into the teen years, so I'm resonating with this myself. So don't force it. You'll push them farther away if you try to force it. So, you know, using lightness, using comedy, making fun of yourself in front of them kind of helps. But rituals, there is a lot of data around having a meal every single day with your teenagers. As far as connection, as far as quality of relationship, even down to drug use and things like that. Huge, impactful data around that. So my point is, try your best to have at least one meal with your teen or teens once a day. Have other rituals, you know, let them pick, you know, do something every Tuesday night or Friday night. Invite them to cook a meal once a week as a ritual with you. You know, try to do things that they like to do. So yeah, not forcing it. Also, you know, one thing that's interesting is telling stories about their childhood to them. Talking about old memories, bringing things up, but not in an awkward mom way, of course. But, you know, when they get to hear stories of the past or stories about them, it helps them lock in their identity and feel the love and connection, even though they might not wear that on their face or exude that themselves.
Even if you're getting the eye roll, they connect with it.
Still share the story. I like the idea of just some time together, you know, just whether it's a meal, just even 20, 30 minutes.
Mealtime was always big in our household. I think that makes a difference for sure.
Oh,
Dinner time,
me too.
you know, phone-free zone, everybody eats together. Yeah.
It is a different challenge today, you know, with smartphones the way they are, you know. So that is a different hurdle that parents today have to deal with.
Big props to anyone who's parenting a teen in the age of TikTok.
Absolutely.
And don't let their complaining prevent you from connecting connecting with
From
them.
trying, yeah.
Blame it on the rituals
Yeah.
that you set up, because it is amazing how much they'll push back initially, but once you kind of, with love, force them to do stuff, a lot of times they find out how
come
much they
around.
enjoy it.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah. All right. Last question here. So this one is, I've been in a long distance relationship for almost a year. We've only seen each other in person once since last year. What advice would you share on ways we can help each other feel significant to each other, even from a distance?
Oof, that's a tough
Interesting
one.
question. That is a tough one. So this is one of those questions where I would love to have more detail, because I don't want to speak in general. But if I must, first I just want to say, can you find love in your own backyard?
Yeah.
If you are serious about being in, at least if we're talking about a monogamous, committed relationship, you owe it to yourself to find love in your own town. But with that said, I do have mad love and respect for all scenarios of relationships. So I understand
Yeah.
there's
I know
definitely,
we've both been in long distance relationships
Yeah.
where the
I was
jobs
in-
take you
Yes.
apart
I was
for
in a
some time.
3-year long
Right.
distance relationship,
Right.
and so like, I will say what we did that actually did work, FaceTime, we would do like movie nights through FaceTime,
Absolutely.
play
Oh, there you
games,
go.
and so
Yeah.
that was, I'm by no means an expert, but that we had to look for those ways
Yeah.
to help stay connected and feel like you were there, and FaceTime definitely does help that, whether it's even watch a movie or play a game, something like that.
I'm
so.
always a fan. I will say this to anyone out there, guys or girls, reach out to the best friend. Like the person in that the friend in that city where your significant other is, and have a co-conspirator drop off a dinner or flowers.
Oh, I
You know what I
love
mean?
that.
I have been the wingman for so
Love
many
that.
parties, surprises. I love that when someone's boyfriend will send a Facebook message like, "Hey, I need help. Can you go send
that's
this to
super
me?"
thoughtful.
Oh my gosh. And girls, friends in general, are usually so willing to help with that.
Absolutely.
And then you get brownie points with the friend group.
Absolutely. I love it.
I mean, come on.
Brilliant. I love it.
Brilliant. Oh, yeah.
But you're right. If there isn't a discussion about where the relationship is heading and can you eventually get together,
Yes.
that long distance stuff is tough.
Right, but to your point, where there's very good reason to have a lot of long distance relationships, know when you're going to see each other. So much pain and frustration comes from just the uncertainty of when you're going to see that person again.
Plan those trips.
So plan those trips, know when you're going to see each other the moment you leave each other.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
I
That
love
makes
it.
sense.
Something to look forward to. Well, we always look forward to having you here, Jen.
too.
Great advice
Thanks for
as
having me,
usual.
Travis. Good to
Thanks
see you
so
guys.
much. And of course, if you have a question for our relationship expert, slide into those DMs. Send us a message right now. We're on Facebook and Instagram at Coin News AM Extra. You could get answers right here on the show.